Hi, let's talk about the purchase agreement today. I realize if you're in a different state other than Arizona, your purchase agreement's got some slightly different things on it than what we have here in Arizona. But I was thinking, on the front page here it says, "Attention buyer, read the entire contract before you sign it." I think I've had two people in 34 years out of about 1,500 people that I've represented that actually took the time and read the entire contract. Something you might want to think about as a real estate agent, though. What's interesting to me is some of the mistakes that we just overlook, things that we skip over, or we put the wrong information down. I think it's extremely critical to get the seller's name on the purchase agreement along with the buyer's name. Now in Phoenix, some of our agents, they don't want you to know who their seller is, so they don't put the seller's name on the MLS Plano. Well, I can look it up in the county tax records and find out who it is. Besides that, we need the seller's name to know who the seller is of the purchase agreement. Another important area on line 18, page 1, is the close of escrow date. When you fill in that close of escrow date, think about it. Maybe if you had a little bit of communications with the listing agent, you would be able to help you, guide you to fill in the right things that might be acceptable for the seller, so you don't end up with a counteroffer coming back from the seller. For one thing, that date, you want to make sure it doesn't fall on a Saturday or Sunday, because if you work like we work in Arizona, the title companies are closed on Saturday and Sunday here, and you couldn't close escrow on those days. Another thing that's interested me, and I've seen it a couple of times, is the refrigerator, the washer and dryer. If they say that they're staying with the property, sometimes the seller takes that refrigerator and gets the one that's in the garage and leaves it for the buyer. Have you ever had that happen? We'll continue this again tomorrow to give you some more tips about the purchase agreement.